Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Wintertime Training Series, number 3. We're going to do the 12 Days of Mindfulness. My name is Nico Hunter. I am an education counselor and tutor here at SCARE. And I hope you learned something today or just get reminded of something and just take something away that you'll do in your own time with your own family. And just a reminder, winter is a season of beauty marked by frosty mornings, snowy landscapes, and holiday cheer. If you're lucky to live where it does snow, maybe we just see it on the mountains. It's a nice time to embrace the cold while finding joy in activities that warm the heart. From outdoor adventures to cozy moments at home, winter offers something for everyone. So we're going to explore creative and fun activities to practice mindfulness. And our first strategy is just to remember to breathe. Take a deep breath. Feel the air going through your nostrils. Your body goes up, your lungs expand, and then let it go. So on the first day of mindfulness, the season gave to us a moment to breathe deeply. And
I like some of the different methods for the mindful breathing too. I don't know if you guys have heard of box breathing, where it's you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds. But I'll just maybe little ones to, I don't know, keep you a little more focused while breathing too, so I'm not just
right, because that gets it more mindful. And on the second day of mindfulness, this season gave to us 2 tech-free hours. 2 tech-free hours can mean 2 tech-free hours spent on activities that aren't related to technology, like reading, exercising, connecting with your family and friends face-to-face. A way to establish time is to create a schedule that blocks out a specific 2-hour window, like the hour before bed or after dinner, and then plan your own engaging activities for when you want to disconnect. To make it successful, be the role model and limit your own screen time. It's kind of, you want to be the role model and setting your phone down or your technology down so that way everyone else will follow your lead. It helps it. And then always having a list of alternative activities to do when boredom strikes. That's going to be the most important thing because we're used to having those things in our hand. It happens a lot. And you might see it over dinner, you might see it even over a conversation, and I don't even think it's on purpose, but it's just a natural reaction. Your hand just goes to your pocket or just looking at your phone. So just leading by example and finding ways to engage with our family. And that could be talking. There are conversation starter games. Those are always fun. Or even just checking in and asking, what are you working on this month? Or, how's your homework going? Things like that. That's always asking open-ended questions, which is a way to get to know and connect with your family. You can also color, drawing, sketching, doing painting, or getting clay, working on some kind of craft together. It's a great way to engage family, or cooking. Cooking's a great way to connect. Gardening, doing yard work. And it sounds like work, but it could be fun.
Doing yard work, vacuuming. Maybe time.
Feels good when it's done.
Yeah, that's true.
You can watch a movie together, share your same space. Nice.
watch all of Stranger Things in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
What a great accomplishment.
What was in section at all?
And on the third day of mindfulness, the season gave to us three slow bites. Three slow bites can refer to a few different things. It can refer to the three bite rule. And I want to encourage everybody to eat and be healthy and happy always. But in the three bite rule, maybe um, maybe some of us are on a restricted diet, or maybe we know that when we eat certain foods, it messes up our tummy, but we still enjoy them.
What's the 3-bite rule?
I'm gonna get to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to it. Or maybe we take medications and certain foods interact with our medications. And we know we shouldn't eat these foods, but we love them. We're human. And so a three bite rule could be where you take three deliberate, slow bites. You savor each bite, you chew it, you taste it, you smell it, you are fully engaged in that bite. And the first bite is to say hello, get to know the flavor. The second bite is to savor. And then the third is to say goodbye and to stop eating it. So you're getting all of the aroma of that cheesy potato dish at home, or that chocolate, and you fully taste it and sit there and enjoy it, savor it. Maybe you only get to eat it once a year, or when the family members in town. Um, and so that's the three bite rule. Another three bite rule is for maybe for folks who are trying something new, or trying new ingredients, or maybe you just have picky eaters. So we can encourage to just take three bites and make a decision from there. The first bite is gonna taste funky. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like what's in my mouth, or it's gooey. And maybe you have a second bite. You realize you find something new. And maybe you'll like it, or maybe you won't. Just throw it away. You tried it. And so those are some ways of being mindful, especially with all the good food that's out there during the holidays. Cakes, the pies, and then the little bites. Three bite rule would be perfect for all the little tarts that people make.
Oh, it makes me want to eat something like really dramatic where I just like close my eyes and like, I imagine just like, oh, I'm getting notes of.
Right, or you
Like Ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to channel.
So on the fourth day of mindfulness, the season gave to me 4 thoughtful gifts. And during the season, some people we get tied up on giving gifts or sharing gifts or buying things. There's a lot of sales going on right now, and there's a lot of um, influencers telling you to buy things. However, I would encourage you to share gifts from the heart, or share gifts from your hands, homemade, handmade gifts. A thoughtful handmade gift shows that you put time and effort into creating something special and unique for the person. Maybe you knit, you can make a knitted scarf, you can frame a poem. Everybody loves a batch of homemade cookies, or even take it back, like burn a CD or make a mixtape, make a playlist. When was the last time somebody made you a playlist?
I don't know, but I think that would be gold right now. We can need to bring that back. Yeah.
That would be a cool gift to receive. Just these songs remind me of you. You can also offer gifts for relaxation and self-care. You can help the person you're giving a gift unwind and de-stress. Give cozy bathrobe or slippers. You can do aromatherapy candles that help with essential oils. Maybe get some bath bombs, and just make a little kit for them. You can also consider donations in their name. You know that the person is passionate about something, or they're working hard to do something. You can make a donation for their cause or in their name. And it shows that you care about their values and that you want to support them in their efforts to make a positive impact. You can also do personalized experiences, and just, maybe you're going on a road trip, offer someone to go with you, spending that quality time, or sharing a meal, cooking a meal with somebody, just finding a way that you normally wouldn't spend time with somebody, and that's it. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask. Moving on the fifth day of mindfulness, the season gives to us 5 kind no's. Saying no is hard. It can be for some of us. Saying no takes practice. Um, and I want to share some strategies to help get better at saying no and set some clear boundaries, practicing saying no to low stakes requests and to be clear and direct without over explaining. It's also helpful to take time to respond and offer alternatives when possible, but most importantly, focus on your own priorities and needs. You want to define your limits, know what you can and can't commit to, by understanding what your own values and goals are. Then you want to prioritize your needs and recognize that it's okay to be a little selfish. It's okay to prioritize yours and your family's needs over somebody else's. Set boundaries in advance. Communicate your limits clearly to others so that way you can avoid future conflicts. Most of all, practice. Um, saying no or saying no in general is you have to practice it. And you can practice this in saying no in low stakes things. You can try it at home, you can do it when you're out in public, but just practice saying no, rehearse it to yourself. You can get in the mirror maybe, or even on your video, and get comfortable with saying it and in a firm tone. Like, we don't want to say no and sound unsure of ourselves. And start small. Begin by practicing with minor requests to build your confidence. Use clear and polite language. Be direct but kind. Um, Avoid vague excuses and use simple phrases like, unfortunately, I need to pass on this. Or, thank you, but that's not going to work for me. Use I statements. Frame your refusal around your needs to avoid making the other person feel blamed. You can simply say, I cannot commit to that right now. I don't have the capacity for that. I don't have the emotional capacity for that. Maybe we can talk, or just simply say no. On the sixth day of mindfulness, the season gave to us 6 walks of warming. And physical health benefits improve with walking. I know that we walk around a lot, we're up and down all the time, we're around the house, but have you ever went on a walk intentionally where you set some time out and maybe you're going to go on a hike, or maybe you're going to go around the block and you set that time for yourself. Maybe you have headphones, maybe you want to listen to your music. It's a great time to clear your head, and there's physical health benefits as well as mental and cognitive health benefits. Your cardiovascular health improves, you're burning calories, your heart's pumping, your lungs are going. Brisk walking strengthens all these areas. It lowers blood pressure and reduces the risk of heart disease. It helps with weight management, burning calories, to burn fat, and boost your energy, helps your bones and your muscles. Something important to me is disease prevention. so that way you keep your blood sugar down, you keep your blood pressure low, and all the preventative things we want to prevent those. And then can affect help your mood. It's a natural mood booster that helps release stress and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, improve your sleep, and may even help with some family members that maybe they're not tired or they have a hard time going to sleep. Um, that could be fun for them as well. Um, and just some information I found. After 5 minutes of walking, your mood starts to lift. After 15 minutes, your blood sugar starts to drop. After 30 minutes, the fat burning starts. After 60 minutes, you can experience the release of happiness hormones like dopamine. On the seventh day of mindfulness, the season gave to us 7 things to flow in. And just like saying no, sometimes saying thank you takes practice too. And we can practice that. Practicing gratitude can also improve our sleep, boost our immune system, and increase our resilience to hardship. There's a lot of mental and emotional benefits, like increasing happiness. Expressing and feeling gratitude is strongly linked to greater happiness and more positive emotions. It's a higher sense of well-being. Gratitude can help lower stress and reduce feelings of anxiety to help you cope. Um, and it's by remaining grateful or by a strategy that you can use if you have a daily planner or a daily journal is to write 3 things that you're thankful or grateful for. And one trick that I've learned is that over time, you can, if you flip back and look at it in reverse, you can see, it's a good way to track, kind of almost like the progress, I don't want to use that word progress, but your journey, where you were going. That's a lot of head shakes. So, and it can, we don't have to overthink it. It can just be in that moment of reflection. What are the 3 things? Um, when you have a moment by yourself to share that, it's gonna get the dopamine starts flowing to your progress. It helps. It also enhances brain function. Saying thank you can trigger the release of brain chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which contribute to the feelings of well-being and contentment. And it just feels good, saying thank you, hearing thank you, or paying it forward, things like that. Just sharing their gratitude, helping, making somebody smile without them knowing it. It's life changing. It makes the world go round.
Something that I liked recently was I saw that like we get in the habit of saying thank you, but trying to be more specific sometimes when we're saying thank you to people. So like that way they know exactly. So they want to know thank you so much for taking so much time to put this, presentation together and do this workshop today. Instead of just being like thanks, and just to like extend, be more specific in like the gratitude, which I kind of like because I know I have the habit of just being like oh thanks, to things.
There's that value there for and everything.
Yeah.
On the 8th day of mindfulness, the season gave to us 8 minutes resting. And we're busy, we are on the go, we got kids, we got families, we have work. But how often do we rest?
Never.
I mean, sometimes we go to sleep at night, but sometimes it's hard to even get quality rest at night. Maybe we find partners that we're fighting with in our sleep. Maybe, maybe we're getting up because we're taking care of kids all night. But we want to encourage just some mindfulness rest, or just taking some 8-minute chunks of time to sit down, maybe take some deep breaths, practice box breathing. Maybe it's a moment for gratitude, or it could just be 8 minutes of rest where you sit down and close your eyes for 8 minutes and just let the brain shut down for a few minutes. resting reduces inflammation and helps you keep a strong immune system while also improving your mental health by reducing stress, improving your concentration, and helping your memory. It's hard to remember anything if you're running dry, like no rest. Uh, our muscles get repaired when we rest. Um, from microscopic tears from exercise and everyday wear and tear on our body. Your fatigue is reduced. Um, your muscles recover. They're less sore and less tired. You build a strong immune system. And most importantly, I think you get your energy restored. And that's what we need when we're up and down, we're taking care of our families, we're taking care of each other. We want to just remember, take it down, take a minute, especially during the holidays. Like, but I think one time in the winter time is when you realize that time does slow down. Hopefully it does. Um, on the ninth day of mindfulness, my season gave to me 9 deep reflections. And these are moments that we can journal or maybe even meditate, um, do some breath work, as well as creative expression or time spent in nature. Key steps involve setting aside dedicated time and finding quiet space, gently observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, regularly reviewing your progress and practicing gratitude and cultivating a growth mindset are also helpful strategies for consistent self-reflection. Keeping a journal or a safe place where you keep your daily thoughts is some good strategies. Start with a planner or a spiral notebook, anything that works, or even on your phone. There's apps that will do this, help you with it. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, no, I was just gonna say, I was just thinking about how, because we just had the gratitude workshop a couple of weeks ago, whenever that was, I'm sorry. And then I did start thinking, I was like, let's see, like, I have this, like, little notebook that's, like, too small to use for normal things, like, throughout the day, so I was like, well, this will be perfect, like, little gratitude thing I put it on my little dining table, so in the morning I keep flipping it open, and it's just, like, the pages are small, so I'm just doing these little lists of, like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, but now I'm like, I don't know, I can see exactly what it is, and it's funny because we'll start off with maybe big things that I'm grateful for, but then as I like keep writing the list or like the next day, my brain is trying to find new things to be grateful for so it doesn't feel as repetitive. So then I'm like thinking, oh, I like these things that I'm grateful for or whatever. It's just like a little time now that I have in the morning right now for a little reflection.
Yeah, see, like little things. There's joy, like not little, but
Yeah.
little things.
I have like an idea that came when you were on number 7, like getting a jar and then writing those down and folding them and sticking them in the jar. And then at the end of, like, starting in January, like January 1st. And I feel like someone suggested that one, like a gratefulness jar or a mindfulness jar, something like that. You just write down like something you're grateful for and you put it in, and then at the end of the year you read it. Or if you're having a hard time, you pull it out and life isn't the end of the world, like.
Things are hard, but they're still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's a great tool. Yeah, but I was just gonna say that, like maybe when you're having a bad day or
Yeah.
maybe just need some reminder. Be good to go through that thankful jar.
I think we need one of those before. I like the idea though, like either at the end of the year or whenever things come up, just like seeing. I did try for a little bit. I haven't done it in a few years, but I tried doing a journal where I just wrote down like a sentence a day or a sentence or two. And if I just feel like what I did for the day or whatever, but at the end of the year, it's really cool to look back and be like, I didn't even remember I did that. And so you see like, oh, okay, like, wow, I did that for a weekend. I spent all this time doing this with friends, or like, oh, I went camping like a couple times. Like, but I just forget all that happens at the end of the year. Like, I didn't do anything this year. And then when I read through, like, oh wait, no, I did stuff. Oh yeah, there's stuff.
So on the 10th day of mindfulness this season gave to me um, 10 joyful listenings or 10 joyful listens. And this is just referring to listening to music that produces pleasurable and emotional reactions. Um, mm, we're talking about cleaning the house and maybe turning on the music that um, my example would be like growing up, my grandma used to clean the house to oldies, that kind of music, and so, or even like disco. So like maybe that's what I would do is turn that on and just that feel good music, gets you moving, gets you grooving, and it brings smiles. Everyone's smiling right now.
I'm like already thinking about like what's my music?
um, or maybe they're traditional songs that make you feel good. Maybe they're um, family members recordings that make you feel good or make you feel a certain kind of way. But music can change your mood, it can boost it can make you feel good, or it can make you dance, and then dancing will make you feel good.
That's what I was gonna add too. I was like, music is good, but there's also like science that shows that dancing is kind of like a joyful movement. So it like does the same thing where it's releasing the good, feel good chemicals, like release stress. But then also just dance on YouTube and dance along.
Get the kids involved, get them going, and that helps build a happy memory, joyful memory for them as well. Is listening to music with our family.
We do that with my kids, and then they'll be like really having a good time, like, yeah, this is a new core memory.
Well, I remember when I was really shy when I was younger, and I remember when I was going to prom in high school, my mom, I was already in bed by the way, it was like 10 p.m. on like a Saturday or something, and my mom goes, hey, the prom's coming up. She came and got me out of bed and goes, we're gonna practice dancing. And then she pulled me up out of bed and she like put on music and I danced with me. We just still laugh about it till this day because I was not a dancer before. I was so shy, but now I was like, my mom forced me to get up out of bed and dance for the prom. That's so
That's a
funny.
memory.
That prom sounds so cool. Love it.
What did you guys listen to? Do you remember?
I wish I remembered. I don't remember. I was like half asleep. I'm like, okay. She like turned on the bedroom lights.
I listen to comedy too.
Comedy,
like on, YouTube or whatever. I like dry bar comedy. It's more clean.
Yeah.
But that's also maybe not for the kids, but
yeah.
Like
for the little feel good.
Yeah, because you can hear it while you're doing something, and
that's a great suggestion.
I do like comedy.
Anything that brings a smile to your face is great. On the 11th day of mindfulness, this season gave to us 11 laughs with loved ones. We're just sharing about the importance of connecting and family bonds, laughing, I think are core memories, laughing till you cry, laughing till you choke, laughing maybe some to beat on themselves, I don't know. But like, laughter, there's a lot of benefits. It strengthens your bonds, laughing together creates shared memories, and a sense of belonging and acceptance. It reduces stress, helps lower stress hormones and release endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. It improves communication. Sharing a laugh can help let their guard down, easing tension and making it easier to resolve differences or approach problems together with a sense of humor. Important, one thing laughter does is it builds a safe environment. A home filled with laughter indicates that a feeling of safety and security is there, and where people can feel comfortable enough to be themselves. They're not walking on eggshells. They can be silly gooses and have fun. So I want to encourage everyone to come up with comedy or just do something silly with your family and have fun and laugh at yourself. Um, it's, um, it's going to be important. You're going to need that.
Healing.
Laughter is medicine.
Can I tell you the funniest thing? Yeah. Last night, I was going to do the dishes, and I kept putting it off, and then I was like, Lori, is it the end of the world if I don't do the dishes tonight? And she's like, oh, Mom, it's the end of the world. And she like threw herself on the floor and pretended to die.
I love that.
It was so funny.
Tragic.
You're gonna go do the dishes, but.
I still didn't do it. I didn't do it. You know, you get guilt like, oh, I have to do the dishes. It's the end of the world if I don't do the dishes. And I'm like, what if I didn't do the dishes? And she's like, oh my God.
It was in the perspective, it's like, you're right, I don't
Yeah.
have to do this immediately.
Yeah, it was so funny. I'm like laughing so hard in my head right now.
Or you reenact it.
Right, yeah.
What?
Any other funny stories?
Well, like, it's not that funny, but my 7-year-old is actually on the spectrum. So if he says something funny or he does something funny, he kind of like gets mad at you a little bit and he's like, it's not funny. But then it just makes it funnier because he's yelling at you that it's not funny, but it actually was really funny. And so right now that's kind of my thing, is like I'm trying to explain to him, like, no, we're not like laughing at you to be mean, we're just laughing at you because you're actually really funny.
It's silly. Yeah. On the 12th day of mindfulness, this season gave to me 12 mindful mornings. And this is important for building a daily routine. And I want to share some strategies of building that morning routine, and it can be starting with a glass of water. Hydrating is key. It's great to get that glass of water early in the morning, practicing deep breathing to feel grounded, engaging in a light physical movement or exercise, meditating or practicing some journaling to start your day, or mindfulness, writing down your intentions for the day as well, practicing gratitude, setting a positive intention for the day, and what we hear all the time: enjoy a healthy breakfast, have a breakfast, eat some food, and drink water instead of coffee, sugar, energy drinks. Um, Breakfast and water helps a lot and gives you the energy and the nutrition that you need to be a strong parent, strong family member. And those are some strategies to help start your daily routine and get started for a good day. Now, if you would like to join me, I don't have the lyrics, never mind. Oh, there they are. I have a song.
Already got this money done.
On the 12th day of mindfulness, the season gave to me 12 mindful mornings, 11 laughs with loved ones, 10 joyful listens, 9 deep reflections, 8 minutes resting, 7 thanks of flowing, 6 walks of warming, 5 kind no's, 4 thoughtful gifts, 3 slow bites, 2 tech-free hours, and a moment to breathe. Thank you, everyone.